Hi folks, Lee here coming at you from the UK. I want to share with you right now a story about an incredible individual, incredible human being who I met just a couple of short weeks ago in Austin, Texas. And he had a profound impact on my life, and I know that he will do you too if you carry on watching this video. But before I get there, before I introduce David, I just want to reach out to you. If you're a parent like me or like David is, and you're looking to provide a better life for your family, if you've got young children or older children, or you haven't got children, whatever, but if you're somebody who's looking for more, looking for a different way of doing things because you're disenchanted with what you have in life or what you can provide for your kids, because for me as a parent there's nothing more powerful, nothing more important than my kids and my family, and I know David's the same way. So anyway, without further ado, David Van is somebody I met, like I say, a couple of weeks ago, and he shared his story with us at a training event after the event that we were at, and he just hit me right here, smack right here in my heart, because what David's story is that he was in the military from when he left high school, you know, from whatever age he was. For the past 8 years, he was a serviceman, serving his country. He was a sergeant in the Air Force, and he was discharged basically here on a medical discharge because he had back injury. He was serving in Korea at the time. But as he said to me, he was a lifer. He foresaw that was his calling in life. That was what he was born to do. He was born to serve his country, and that was taken away from him. It was taken away from him, and he couldn't do anything about it. And they had to let him go. He would say medical discharge, and he came out of the military 5 years ago, and his life has never been the same since until 2 weeks ago. Because he ended up on kind of meds, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder meds, PTSD meds, going through depression. Because through all, what I didn't know about David, that he was a single dad. He was solely responsible for taking care of his son, his young son Nate, and he didn't share that initially. And I learned that afterwards through connecting with him and talking to him. But he had no idea through these past 4 years of struggle how he was going to provide a better life for his son. Now, as a parent, I know what that's like. I know because I've been through massive struggle myself over recent times, and what it's like to have your future uncertain, not knowing how you're going to provide for your family. So David, he went to this event, and his life was transformed in an instant. And what he actually did, the medication that he'd been on for years, going through depression, struggling, striving to survive, he flushed the meds down the toilet because he knew he'd found the answer to everything that he'd been struggling through over the past few years. He had hope, he had belief that he could provide for his son, provide his son an astounding life, the life that any parent wants to provide for their kids. And when you don't know that, when you don't know how you're going to provide for your kids, because I've been there, I know what it's like. And you might be a parent yourself, you might not be, but if you're somebody who's looking for more, who's struggling, who wants a different way of doing things, if you're sick of your job, maybe you haven't got a job, you want more freedom, you want more financial freedom, more fulfillment in life, whatever it is, I know that this can relate to you. Let me just show you a quick snippet of the video that I shot with David after I first kind of heard David's story. I'll be back in a second.
My name is David Van, and basically my story was in the military for 8 years. I got medically discharged, and just until recently, I didn't have a way to make any kind of income. I didn't have a way to do anything. It's not really about the crap load of PTSD meds, and now I don't have to take them anymore, you know, because the PTSD meds they set me in the wrong place. I'd be happy like I am right now, and then all of a sudden I'd be the Incredible Hulk, just going crazy. And now, you know, with the inspirational message, you know, I opened my mind to that. As soon as you open your mind to things, your life will change, and that's exactly what happened to me. So what I did is I just took those meds, flushed them down the toilet, and never take them again. And that's the truth. I'm speechless, basically, about this opportunity, and I know that my life is going to change for the better. I am worth something. My son is going to never have to want anything, and I'm able to provide him the things that I've always wanted to provide him, and give him the things that I never had. And that's what I want to do, and now I have the vehicle and the drive to do that.
Click on the link. Just take action. Take care. Thanks for watching.
So you can see there, folks, that what has happened to David and happened to me a couple of weekends ago has been very, very powerful, and you can see it's transformed David's life, and now he knows that he is going to be able to provide whatever kind of life he wants to provide for his son. Because that's it. You know, as a parent, your whole purpose of existence is to be there, to provide for your son, for your daughter, for your kids, for your partner, whoever it is. And David is doing that now. He's able to do that. So if you're watching this, and if this story is related to any aspect of your life, I encourage you to reach out to myself, to David, wherever you're watching this. Click through, connect with David on Facebook, connect with myself on Facebook, shoot us a message, leave a comment below in this video, wherever you're watching it, and just let us know, you know, if we can help you. Because that's what this is about. This movement that we're part of is not about, you know, big paychecks and, you know, kind of blah, 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 blah. This is about people. This is about real, live people. Real lives, real human stories, stories of hope and desperation and change in an instant. And that's what David said in the video. If you can click on below, I'll leave a link to the entire video that me and David shot when we were in Austin a couple weeks ago. And I'll see you on the other side, just, you know, like David did. He made a decision in an instant to change his life. He flushed those meds down the toilet. And if you are looking to make the decision, right now is the time. Right now is the time. I'll see you on the other side, my friend.